This is African American History is American History. Richard M. Nixon served as Vice President of the United States from 1953 to 1961, alongside President Dwight D. Eisenhower. Before that, he was a U.S. Representative from 1947 to 1951 and a Senator from 1951 to 1953. On January 9, 1960, Nixon officially announced his candidacy for the Republican nomination in the upcoming presidential election. The new decade ushered in a rapidly shifting political landscape. White Southerners, who had long been loyal Democrats, were beginning to drift toward the Republican Party as the Democrats embraced civil rights. At the same time, historically Republican New England was starting to lean Democratic for many of the same reasons. In the middle of this political reshuffling, both Nixon and his Democratic opponent, Senator John F. Kennedy, found themselves trying to court two very different constituencies, urban black voters and white Southerners. Talk about walking a political tightrope. Nixon's record on civil rights was complicated. Early on, he earned praise for helping to pass the Civil Rights Act of 1957 and leaned on that achievement to court black voters during his 1960 campaign.
Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of the United States, Richard M. Nixon.
I want to talk to you for a moment about civil rights, equal rights for all our citizens. Why must we vigorously defend them? First, because it is right and just. And second, because we cannot compete successfully with communism if we fail to utilize completely the minds and energies of all of our citizens. And third, the whole world is watching us. When we fail to grant equality to all, that makes news, bad news for America all over the world. Now, the record shows there's been more progress in civil rights in the past 8 years than in the preceding 80 years, because this administration has insisted on making progress. And I want to continue and speed up that progress. I want to help build a better America for all Americans.
But the goodwill didn't last. After becoming president in 1969, Nixon opposed what he called, quote, forced integration, end quote, and came under fire for his stance on affirmative action and school desegregation. This has been African American History is American History. I'm Harlan Kearsley. Thank you for listening. And if you haven't done so, please subscribe. Once you do, you'll be notified as soon as new episodes are posted. Thanks again, and please stay safe. African American History is American History. Copyright H.C. Kearsley, 2025.